Hey, greetings YouTube, Performance Reviews, where I give you the review, technical tutorial from the technician's point of view. And today we have an Electrolux Bagless. Now this same machine was also made in a bagged version, and all they really did to convert it was put this canister in and add some crazy filters. Crazy, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different filters to maintain. This is almost like 2 in itself, plus a grill, plus a canister. So we're going to go through and we're going to wash and clean this up today. This was sent to me by a collector, so it shouldn't be too bad. But you know, bagless machines they just never really age well, even in the hands of people who like them. So we're just going to go through. And the first thing is, I noticed this has a little bit of lean, so I just want to look in here and see what's in here. Real quick, we're not going to go too in-depth in here, but just give you a heads up of what you're going to see here. All right, let's start taking this apart. They're just Phillips screws. There are just several things in here that are going to need to come off. And I'm looking at this, and the one it has is this one. It says Electrolux. Let's get some schmutz there. But I almost wonder if this had the black one and it got replaced, because these machines are very fragile. Let's see if I can get some, where are they? The screws just do not want to come out of that. Let's see if I got to get those screws out before I can take this off, because this head, it like wedges on there. That is just it's annoyance is what it is. All right, well that one's maybe gonna come out. Anyways, taking this head apart, it's gonna make some really bad noises, so don't be scared. Yeah, wonderfully bad noises, right? Those noises just scare the shit out of me every time I hear them. And you can see where the front of this is stressed when you pull this all apart. I never liked doing this. I've never, ever liked doing this. All right, nothing is broken. It just made a whole lot of creaking noises, and again, I don't like it. When you replace the brush roller, it comes with this base plate. Just something to note. I'll try to put a link below to that. And then later when we're assembling this, I'll switch the camera to above for y'all to see. I just want to quickly see what's here. Ooh, those bearings have seen better days. Just see what's here. There's the belt. It's a long life belt. This belt should last the life of the brush roller. So you don't need to be changing that like a rubber belt machine. 2 more screws. And then we're going to get into some more scary territory. Grab my little micarta tool here. I'm just going to pop these. All right, so there is that. And there's the head. There's some foam here. If it has any odor, that's where to clean. As you can see, there's just some stuff in here. Everything else looks good. So I think I'll just blow this out real quick with compressed air. Clean this up. We're gonna wash, you know, all the usuals. Another thing that's peculiar about these machines, before we wash anything, is they tell you to wash the HEPA filter. These were supposed to be washable HEPA filters. They never quite come clean when you wash them. I recommend changing them. It's okay to go with the regular HEPA filter and not get a washable that says Electrolux. The Eureka one works just as well. This has some sound insulation that's in here, and you can actually reach in here and pull this out without taking the machine apart. If it really stinks or reeks, that's something you can do. This one's not too bad, so I'm gonna leave that be. And then I blew everything else and this part out with compressed air already. All right, let's start putting this thing back together, as it's well, it's that time. So soap, and this is only for cogged belts. But this quiets things down. A little bit of soap on there, like so. This is still kind of dirty, actually. Let's take care of that. I didn't realize I left that on there. Sorry about that. Just a little bit of that and a brush will fix that right up. The rest of the stuff has been washed already. Yeah. That's better. Get a fresh rag in there. So the belt just kind of goes in there. You want to keep it pinched like this so you can put it around and on that. Let me just clean out the rest of that Windex. Yeah. Once you have it, everything's going to be very tight. So just keep that in mind. You can see just how tight everything is. It's just not. There we go. Just turn it by hand. Excellent. Now you can do this a couple ways. You can do the base plate first. As you can see, it makes all sorts of horrible noises. These really do always scare me every time I do one. And this one's in good condition. This is probably one of the best ones I've seen. Then once you do that, you can put the front of it on, which also rocks on in the same way. See how it just makes all sorts of horrible noises as it goes together. Well, I got a little bit of a problem right here. The rubber has come out of its spot. There we go. Everything's in its spot now. Doesn't that just make a horrible sound? Ugh. And like the plastic wasn't even off this one. That's how new this head is. Like, or little use it's gotten. Like, this is just how these are, and it's, ugh. They're always coming. Ugh. Yeah. Nails on the chalkboard in the form of a vacuum cleaner. All right. Let's get that. You can use a drill. I'm just going to do these by hand real quick. All right, just wipe it down when you're done. So that's the nozzle, very simple. Let's do the rest of this in some sort of order. Now, I was talking about these HEPA filters. I do not like to wash them. So, however, these foam filters are very washable and definitely do wash them. And this is more of a motor muffler on the exhaust here. Put this on. It goes on like that. This guy, he goes, basically, this is one of the stranger things you do. Just goes on like that. So that's where he goes. Now for the canister, there's really, this hinge is really kind of elaborate. Canister, first thing is we want to make sure that that's in there. And the canister closes like that. I really would like to get a new one of these. As you can see, I vacuumed it, I rinsed it off, it's still full of stuff. And what's weird about these is the coarser side is the white side. Yep, and then this just goes right there. Or you actually want to put this on probably first. Make a good seal in there. All that snaps into place. And then the canister. Man, mine's got some stuff on it. I don't know. Somebody like spray painted next to this one. I just want to clean that off. Now, if you really want to make this shine, you can put polish on the inside of this. I don't think it's really necessary. It's just going to get dirty again. Then, of course, there's the weirdo part of this guy, which the point of this, not only was it a bumper, but this is to hold the hose. So we'll just wipe all this down. That's pretty much how you put this together. There's not a lot to it. Yeah, you can see how foggy that is on the inside. And like I said, you can clean some of that up if you want with polish. Pull this. Just a little bit of that in there. But that also attracts dirt, so that's as good as that's going to get. Now I've got the hose here, so we can test it. And it's cool as you can directly connect the hose to the attachments as well. Well, that all worked, and you can see all the stuff in there. Well, thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. If you really like what we're doing, we have a Discord as well. Check that out, join the conversation. If you love what we're doing, check out our Patreon. That helps support this channel and makes things like this possible. And have yourself a wonderful day.